Have you ever wondered how your phone can recognize your face? Or how a car can drive itself? Or how an app can understand what you say? Behind all this magic is something called deep learning, a very cool part of artificial intelligence. And at the heart of deep learning are neural networks. Let's understand this in a fun and simple way. What is deep learning? Here's a famous quote. Deep learning is a class of machine learning algorithms that use multiple layers to progressively extract higher-level features from raw input. Yann LeCun, one of the godfathers of deep learning. Whoa, that sounds complicated, right? Let me explain it like this. Imagine deep learning as a super smart brain made by humans. This brain can see, hear, read, and even make decisions just like we do. And guess what? It learns from examples, just like you do at school. What are neural networks? Now let's talk about neural networks. They are like the brain inside this smart system. Think about your brain. It's made of tiny things called neurons, which send messages to each other. That's how you know when something is hot or when you're happy, or when 2 + 2 = 4. A neural network is a computer version of your brain. It's made of artificial neurons, and they work together to make decisions. Let's take an example. Simple example, apple versus orange. Imagine you're teaching a little robot to tell the difference between an apple and an orange. You show it hundreds of pictures. Apples are usually red or green, smooth and round. Oranges are orange, rough, and also round. At first, the robot doesn't know what's what. But slowly, the more you show it, the better it gets at recognizing, oh, this is red and smooth. It's probably an apple. That's deep learning in action. The robot is using layers of its artificial brain, its neural network, to look at the shape, color, and texture and learn the patterns. Layers in neural networks. A neural network has layers, like a sandwich. Input layer. This is where the data goes in, like the picture of the fruit. Hidden layers. These do the thinking. They look for features like color, shape, and texture. Output layer. This gives the result. Hey, that's an apple. The more hidden layers we have, the deeper the learning becomes. That's why we call it deep learning. Real-life examples of deep learning. You use deep learning every day without even knowing it. Face unlock on your phone. YouTube recommending videos. Google Translate converting languages. Self-driving cars avoiding obstacles. Chatbots answering your questions. It's like giving the computer eyes, ears, and a little brain, and it keeps learning better every day. Famous quote. The brain has always inspired computers. Now computers are helping us understand the brain. Geoffrey Hinton, pioneer of neural networks. Deep learning brings us one step closer to making machines that think and learn like us. Why should you care? Because deep learning is not just the future, it's already changing the world. In medicine, it helps doctors detect diseases early. In education, it personalizes learning for students. In security, it helps recognize faces and voices. And in creativity, it writes poems, paints pictures, and even makes music. If you're dreaming of building your own smart assistant, a game that thinks, or even a robot friend, understanding deep learning is a big first step. What you'll learn next. In upcoming videos, we'll break it all down. How do neural networks learn? What are weights, biases, and activation functions? How to build your first neural network with Python. What's the difference between AI, machine learning, and deep learning? You don't need to be a genius. You just need curiosity, and we'll guide you every step of the way. So next time your phone recognizes your face or your favorite app understands what you want, remember, there's a tiny brain inside, made of code and logic, working hard just like yours. That's the beauty of deep learning and neural networks, machines that learn, grow, and maybe one day even dream. Stay tuned because this is just the beginning.